Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have swatches for you from the Bloom collection by the brand Zoya for spring 2024. These are available right now, so in the description box I will link the Zoya site, I will link their Instagram page, and then I will link my Instagram page where you can see more swatches of everything from today's video. So we do have 6 polishes in this collection, and let's go ahead and get started. So first we have Fleur, and this one is described as a fun, classic spring pink cream. This is a little bit bright. The formula is really good. There are a lot of pinks in this collection, plus I have their polish of the month for April, so that is another pink. I'm going to show them all together at the end because they are similar, but they are all very different. I got full coverage in 2 coats. It did dry a little bit darker than when it was wet. It does dry glossy all on its own. I had no staining, running, or pooling, and there are 2 coats of Fleur. Up next we have Hyacinth, and this one is described as a sweet yet delicate candy pink with a microfine holographic pink and white glitter. This is pretty much like clear on this first coat. It does build up the base color. I will say there's 3 of these in this collection, they are very thick. I don't know if it's just my bottle, but the formulas are very thick. So I still had just a wee bit of visible nail line at 2 coats, but I didn't go in for 3 because it was a lot on the nail. I do suggest going in for a thicker top coat to smooth everything out, and removal is difficult. Up next we have Phoebe, and this one is described as a mid-tone watermelon cream. This is also a wonderful formula. The creams in this release are incredible. I just personally wasn't a fan of the glitters, but the creams are great, and I'm a sucker for a pink polish, so I am all about these. I got full coverage again in 2 coats. This one does again dry slightly darker than when it's wet. It is going to dry nice, excuse me, nice and glossy all on its own. I do still recommend going in for a top coat for longevity though. So there are 2 coats of Phoebe. Up next we have Rhiannon, and this one is described as a vibrant icy blue with microfine holographic, aqua, and white glitter. I like what they're trying to do with these, I really do, but mine are just so thick. I added thinner to all of them, and they still, on the nail, were so thick. Just like Hyacinth, I did stop at 2 coats, but I definitely could have stood to go in for 3. You'll also want a thicker top coat to smooth this one out, and removal will be difficult as there's a lot of glitter, so there are 2 coats. Next up we have Violetta, and this is described as a warm violet with microfine holographic, aqua, and rose gold glitter. Same premise as Rhiannon and Hyacinth. It's sheer on this first coat. It is buildable though in about 2 to 3 coats. I think Rhiannon was probably the most opaque of these, but again, just a little bit thick here, a little bit difficult to work with. I will say this is the least offensive as far as thickness goes for these formulas. You'll want top coat, and removal is difficult, so there are 2 coats. Lastly, from this collection, we have Zaria, and this one is described as a deep spring rose pink cream. This one is super beautiful. I love this color for summer. I think it's just absolute perfection and gonna look gorgeous across all skin tones. I got full coverage in 1 coat. I'm doing 2 for consistency's sake, but it's definitely not necessary. I do still recommend going in for top coat, even though this dries nice and glossy, but there are 2 coats. And then here we have Candy. I didn't do a bottle shot because I didn't really plan on including it in this video, but here we are. This has another incredible formula, full coverage in pretty much 1 coat. I'm going to do 2 again just for consistency. You'll want some top coat to give this one a little bit of life. It does dry pretty much matte, and it also help your manicure last as long as possible. I was very impressed with the coverage on this one as well. So there are 2 coats of Candy. And here's a look at all of the polishes. I did put all the creams on the top and all the glitters on the bottom, so you can see kind of that gradient of pinks on the top there, which I am all about that life. I know not everybody is, but I think they are lovely. And then the glitters on the bottom, they're beautiful.
had a really hard time with how much polish felt like was on my nails. I only did 2 coats of everything, but those glitters felt so heavy on my nails, and I'm not sure why, but it is what it is. They're pretty. I just don't personally think I'll get a whole lot of use out of them for that reason. The creams, though, the creams blew me away.
And guys, that is it. Let me know in the comments what you thought of these polishes. Let me know if you plan on picking any of them up, and let me know what your favorite was. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe if you'd like to see more from me, and I will talk to you again next time. Bye.